What should you do when someone close to you, when someone close to your life disappoints you or betrays you? I'll tell you all about it in the following minutes. Hi, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Claudiu Manea. I'm a psychologist and a therapist. And for the past 10 years, I've been helping families grow stronger together and function better together. So, what should you do when someone close to you betrays you or disappoints you in some way? First of all, betrayal is an action that can only be performed by someone close to you. You cannot be betrayed by one of your enemies because you do not expect loyalty from your enemies. You cannot be betrayed by a very distant acquaintance of yours because you do not expect loyalty from that person. You can only be betrayed by someone really close to you. And the same goes for disappointment. You cannot be disappointed by someone whom you've met only 2 times in your life because you do not expect anything from that person. You can only be disappointed because you have placed some expectation on a person who means something to you, and by that token, because that person means something to you, it means that they are of some significance to you and to your life. So, like I said, this can only happen with someone that you care about in some way. And what do you do when a person who is close to you disappoints you or even betrays you? There are two things that you need to do. And the first one is to examine the way that you approach life and the way that you view people in general. Because you may come to realize that you, up until this specific moment, you've held a very naive point of view when it comes to people and when it comes to life in general. Meaning that you have fallen for this idea that there is good in everyone. And while the idea has merit, you should also be aware that the good that is in everyone, in some people, is buried way deep. So not all people are gentle, beautiful people. You should let that notion go because it is false and because it will not serve you moving forward. So if that's the case, you need to adjust your worldview accordingly. And this leads us to the second point, which is that in adjusting your worldview, you should not let yourself fall for the trap of cynicism. Meaning that just because you go from all people are beautiful and have beauty inside of them to a different point of view and to a different opinion, that doesn't mean that the opinion needs to be on the exact opposite spectrum of your initial one. So you shouldn't go into thinking that all people are evil or all people are going to hurt you and all of that, because that worldview is not going to serve you either. And that is because first of all, because it will eventually cause you to become lonely. It will eventually cause you to end up alone, which in and of itself is a situation of suffering because we are meant to be alone. But second of all, this idea will not serve you because the more ambitious your plans are for your life, the more ambitious things that you want to build or that you want to develop in your life, the more people you're going to need. And if you adopt a cynical point of view, you are not going to be able to trust anyone enough to be able to cooperate with them and to build something together. And you are going to need this, like I said, if you want to build something that's of greater value. So you are going to need people. Do not let yourself fall for the temptation of going the exact opposite and thinking that no, this really doesn't make sense. I'm not going to trust anyone in the future and all of that. That's not the case. You should. That's the cynicism attempting to protect you from future hurt, but you should not let it take control, because it's not a healthy or a useful idea to come to. So if someone betrays you or disappoints you, understand that that is something to do with that person. It may be something to do with the way that the relationship between the two of you was set up. Make some adjustments so that in the future the situation doesn't repeat itself, or at least you are better protected from something like that happening. But do not make the mistake of assuming that all people are the same, because they are not. It's just that you may need to adjust and to rethink maybe your criteria for choosing people. Okay? That's all I had for you today. If you've enjoyed it and you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell. If that's the case, I'll see you on the next one. But whether that's the case or not, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this and for watching up until this point. And I hope that you have a great day moving forward. Thank you for watching. Bye.